another episode of The Square Room. My name is Jonel.
I am Deswayne.
Was your phone affected by that outage last week?
No, I just don't have any minutes on my phone, so.
Was your internet?
Yeah.
Okay. For those of you who are not Canadian, last week, it was nationwide.
Friday,
no, it was Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, it was nationwide. One of our big players in the telecom world. I don't know. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
They provide internet services, home phone, cable, wireless, obviously.
Verizon, Sprint, AT&T.
Yeah, this one is called Rogers. I think it's the equivalent of AT&T.
Yeah.
Because when I go to the States, it switches my network to AT&T automatically. But yeah, they just had an outage for almost a full 24 hours. And people couldn't use their internet, their phones.
You didn't see the box that caught on fire?
No, a box. I don't think that was it.
Oh, that was something else?
Yeah, because the president of the company said that they had recently done a maintenance thing, and then it messed up with But yeah, it was crazy because people couldn't it affected Interac and debit. People couldn't make purchases. The weekend was supposed to have a concert at the Rogers Center, which is the biggest stadium in the city, and because of the outage, they weren't able to. So people who flew in from all over the place, they found out at the doors because their internet, their data, nothing was working, so they didn't know it was canceled. And then they showed up, and then it was crazy.
How about you?
Yeah, my everything is with Rogers, so I was just all right, offline for the day.
Yeah, it took me a while to realize. I woke up, my son told me the internet wasn't working. So I'm like, okay, go fix it. You know what to do. Plug it out, plug it back in.
Yeah, I did that too.
He's like, I did it 3 times.
The thing is, I noticed at 4 a.m. because I was up. So I noticed right when it happened. I was actually streaming something on Twitch on my TV, and I was working on my laptop. And then it was the Twitch thing paused and was not connected. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Usually my TV has a very good Wi-Fi connection. And then I did this. I unplugged the box, plugged it back in. It didn't work, and I was like, And then, I was like, okay, it's just my Wi-Fi being stupid, whatever. But then I switched. I turned off my Wi-Fi on my phone, and
use your data.
Yeah, and it wouldn't work, and I was like, And I literally just paid my bill the day before, so there's no way. Sometimes you got to question, did I pay my bill? But nah, it was. Yeah,
because after we tried the box, I was like, okay, well, I guess it's not working. So be it. Use the internet on your phone. The internet on his phone was working, but his phone wasn't working.
Yeah.
So I was like, what?
Couldn't make calls.
Yeah. So my mom ended up calling me because I can get incoming. And we're just talking. And then she was telling me her internet's not working either. And that's when she told me everything was going on.
I couldn't even make calls.
Yeah. By then it was noon. Because she said one of her phones are with Rogers, but the other one isn't. So she was using the other one.
Nice. That's smart. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah. But other than that, I didn't care for it. It didn't bother me whatsoever.
It hindered me in terms of work. And then I know a lot of businesses who obviously, everyone uses internet in their business, whether you're an online business or not. You know what I mean? People couldn't accept payments and stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I feel that definitely sucks. And they're like, we're going to credit people. But I'm like, you're going to credit them for a day worth of service, which is a couple dollars.
Whatever.
But I'm like, are you going to credit them for all the business that they lost?
Yeah.
But
can you imagine you're doing a cross-country trip? Oh, God. Oh, my God. I would lose it.
Yeah.
No directions on your phone. Data gone.
But imagine you're visiting somewhere alone.
Oh,
for
and
the
you're supposed to meet somebody or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Or imagine you have a date and then.
Oh, he stood me up. Oh, this shit. That's why I'm into women.
What?
That's why I'm into women. Because men ain't shit.
Women can stand you up too.
Please.
What does that mean?
Please.
You trying to say a woman would never stand you
Could
up?
Never.
Could never.
Could never.
Maybe in your dreams.
I didn't read life. Could never.
Okay. I'm not gonna burst your bubble. I'm not in the bubble bursting mood just yet. Soon, but not yet. Have you heard of that trend? To be honest, I was gonna bring it up a few weeks ago, but I was like, no, what's the point? But then I've been seeing it everywhere. There's a one of those filters that does it. The she's a 10, but
Oh
blank.
yeah. Oh, okay. Yes. It's
a what? Yeah, there's a filter for it. You hold it over your face and you press it. It's
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either until I was on TikTok and I was like, oh god, a filter too. Like, come on. But yeah, I figured we could play a little bit.
Shit.
I don't know how do you describe it to people who don't know what we're talking about? Like, you give a scenario, but it's like if someone's a 10 and then you give something that would potentially
like, drop it from a 10.
Mm-hmm, and then you see what the person now says.
Yeah.
And of course, it's a 10. Like, if I'm asking Des or if Des is asking me, it's like a 10 in our opinion. So it's like it's subjective to everyone.
So I'd be like, Joe, he's a 10, but, you know, he pees on the toilet seat and doesn't wipe it.
Oh, 6.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a 3.
But I feel like for you said that's a 3?
That's a 3.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no, a guy can't pee on the toilet seat and not wipe it. That's crazy.
First of all, the toilet hole is big enough. Like, there's no...
We close our eyes.
Why? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being dead ass.
You close your eyes?
Yeah.
Why?
Because sometimes it's comfortable to close your eyes.
Men close their eyes when they pee?
Sometimes.
No.
Yeah.
I think that's just like a you and a minority thing.
No way. No way. It can't. I need to. Fellas, let her know. You wake up early in the morning. Yeah.
If you're half asleep, that's different. But like every time you pee, you close your eyes.
Not every time. I don't look down. I know that for sure because somebody pointed that out to me.
You don't look at where you aim?
No.
Des, you're in the minority. That's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like it's weird to look. What are you looking at? The toilet's not going anywhere. Why are you staring?
You're looking at where you're aiming at.
You look down one time and you're good.
So as you pee, you're just like, oh, look at this nice wallpaper.
Literally, yes. I swear to you. I was in the change room at work a couple years ago, and there's a guy like 2 urinals beside me, and he starts laughing. And he's like, do you like the view? And I was like, whoa, buddy.
Yeah,
and like he kind of saw my face and he was like, why every time you pee you stare up? He's like, that's not the first time I've noticed it either.
So why is he watching you?
You see what I'm saying?
God, that's a whole other issue.
But then when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. What am I looking down?
Do you ever pee sitting down?
If I feel like I have to poop.
Fair.
Yeah.
Just kill 2 birds.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I don't know, is this weird to say? Like, does it like, don't you get like backsplash on your dick and balls?
Sometimes.
That's gross to me. That's very gross to me. Because it's not just, technically toilet water is clean. It's just the bowl is not, like, you know what I mean? But then like, that's legit poop backsplash water. So there's fecal matter in there.
No, for sure.
I don't know. I can't.
It happens. You guys are down there. Licking balls and stuff.
No, I don't lick balls. I don't lick anything.
Yeah, I believe that.
I don't even lick ice cream. I'm a more like ice cream in a cup.
You eat ice cream, huh? No, you don't lick it.
I mean like a spoon, like ice cream in a cup. Like with it. What the fuck? I
meant like you bite ice cream.
No, my teeth are too sensitive for that. I can't.
Okay, 10. We're playing the 10 game. I feel like we get off track a lot.
Oh no, we were on track because we were talking about peeing on the toilet seat.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Okay. She's a 10, but I only wrote 2 down.
Oh, that's
just,
fine.
Because I was like, oh, I got excited. She's a 10, but she blames her bad behavior on her zodiac sign.
Oh.
I can't help it. I'm a Cancer.
Oh, I'll give her an 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's like a 3.
You know why? Only because I like the feistiness sometimes.
They're not always feisty. Sometimes they're just crazy.
But that's all women.
Okay. I'm going to have to disagree.
That's okay.
Respectfully. Actually,
she's a 10, but she's a little crazy. She might be a 3.
She's a 10, but she's a little crazy? If she's a 10, she is crazy. But that's like an 8. Or a 7.
You like the little crazy?
No, because like she's already crazy, so it's like no surprise.
Well,
like
true.
You know what I mean? What about she's a 10, but she's been engaged 6 times and never married?
Fucking hell. Fucking hell. 6 times but never married. Fuck. She might have to be a 5.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
we're gonna have to go
halfway.
Yeah. Because there's only so much men. There's just so much people can fuck up. I'm not even going to say just men. You've been engaged to 6 human beings, toasters, or dolls.
Wow.
And not one marriage? That's crazy.
Here's the thing. If it's, I can say 1, maybe 2. You could be like, it truly wasn't
I can see 3. 3, no more than 3.
3 is really pushing it.
Only reason why, one, I'm going to give it to you that you were young and you thought you were doing something you wanted to do and you freaked out last minute. Two, I can decide, you thought that was the guy and,
turns out
they fucked up.
Yeah.
And three, they just fucked up. Period.
Listen, 3 could still be in the acceptable range, but like I'm judging a little bit. 3
Okay.
times? No marriage? 3 times?
Oh,
okay, girl.
6? Bomba club.
But like
you
at
don't have
some
friends.
point, it's like it's you.
After
like,
3, it's
the
you.
problem.
After 3, you're the problem. After 3, you're the problem. 3 strikes, you're out. That's it.
If you've been engaged 5 times and like you truly just attract toxic people, I'm sorry.
But that again, might be it. It's you.
Like you are making
they are
wrong
them.
decisions.
Exactly.
Like at some point, you gotta like blame yourself. Okay, I just Googled like a bunch.
Okay, he's a 10, but he never washes the dishes.
Never?
Never.
Like, if this is like a life partner and we're talking like 50, 60, 70 years. Because, like, if it's just like, yeah, like at first I was like, okay, 8. But I'm like, no, like over time.
You left, you went to sleep, dishes washed. You wake up, bare dishes in the sink. He's chilling on the couch.
4.
That's a 0. I can't do with the never. I can do with the seldom.
Does he like at least like rinse them in the dishwasher?
No. Just leaves them right there in the sink.
Oh God, yeah. That's maybe
on the counter.
No. She's a 10, but she's actually in love with the version of you that she made up in her head.
Yeah, that sounds like most of them. She's still a 10.
Yeah, but then like she's gonna be consistently
unrealistic,
nagging you, getting upset. There's gonna be fights. That's still a 10?
Oh, still a 10.
Okay. Interesting.
He's a 10, but he's not very good at spelling.
Like every ex I've ever had. Actually, no, not everyone.
Like pretty bad. Like what are you saying? Like what was that?
Like what's his name? Mayweather? Like illiterate?
Yeah.
Oh no. And without the Mayweather money?
Like he's telling you like, he thought you were going to the store. So he put ITHOT, the letter U. Yeah.
Like is he doing that on purpose? Like
no,
back
like
in the
that's
day
him.
It was like cute to talk like an idiot.
No. That's him.
No.
Texting his mom, texting his boss.
That's gonna be a 2.5 if he wants to change.
That's nice. That's
but
nice.
Like
of you.
that's a 2.
That's a 0 for me.
I can't. That's a 0.
That's a 0. No, I can't do that.
What about she's a 10, but she claps when the plane lands?
Oh my god! Oh my god! How do you know I hate that? Do you know I hate that?
I don't know that. But I've never been on a plane with you. We're going on a plane together this year.
I know, that's crazy.
I'm gonna clap. I'm gonna clap when it lands.
When I say that shit pisses me off, it pisses me off. It's like when people clap at the end of a movie. It drives me insane.
They always clap at the end of Avenger movies. Always.
Every time. Every fucking Avenger movie.
The only time I've participated in a plane clap is we were close to landing, and when I say that turbulence, Des, I said several prayers. I thought, no, seriously. It wasn't just like, it was like, ba-doom, ba-doom. Like, it was bad, and I was like, thank God. Like, seriously, that was the only time, and I think it was appropriate. Because it was like dark, it was night. I can't tell if it was storming. It looked like it was storming. It looked like something off of a horror movie. And we landed safe and sound.
Why do people clap?
I don't know. I'm like, the thing isn't like, the pilot's in the cockpit. Like, he's not hearing it. Like, there's no, I don't know. Like, do you clap when the bus driver lets you
know what
off?
I mean? That's what I mean. Like, what? I don't understand. What are you clapping for?
Do you clap when you get out of your Uber? Like,
5 stars.
Yeah.
Recommended.
So what rating would you give?
Oh God, I really want to say 0, but I feel like I'm being mean.
You're
I'm
throwing
being
out
mean.
the 0.
I am. Okay, I'll go with a 3. I'll give her a 3. She can change.
Des,
She can change. I'll
Des,
give her
that's
a 3.
low.
I hate it. I hate that.
Des.
When I say Joe, I hate it. If I went on a first date and we went to the movies,
actually making me like tear
and
up.
she clapped at the end of the movie, I don't want to see her again. I don't. Even worse, I hate people who clap and cheer at the same time. Woo! What?
I think like, okay, if I had a friend who was like on stage and did a performance, like I'm clapping, I'm cheering, I'm whatever. But that's like a perform. Like,
yes. But not at the end of a movie.
No, not if they're in a movie.
Yeah. Or on a fucking plane. Like,
no.
God. Three.
Yeah.
I can't do better than that. For
me, I'd say a 4.5.
Yeah, that's nice of you.
I wanted to say 5, but I'm like,
because just in case you like him, we'll give him a chance.
Yeah, but it's like if I like him and then like vacation, going away together, and then he claps, I'm like, is this ticket refundable? Because I'm trying to take a one-way home.
Oh God, I hate people. I'm so mad you said that.
I thought that was a good one.
It was. Okay, he's a 10, but he doesn't support fast food. Like no fast food. Like cooking, healthy eating all the time.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Jesus
but like,
Christ, she's getting a 4.
If you would never let me,
never, no.
Sometimes you're just craving something.
No.
First of all, let me talk about let me. But you know what I mean. No, but you know what I mean.
No
like,
nigga gonna let me do shit. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
No, but you know how like people are super controlling. Like, no, you're not gonna be with me and eat that. Mm-hmm. You can fucking eat my ass is what you can do.
Yeah, and he will. As
like,
long as you're eating healthy.
Yeah. I'm not eating a fucking McDonald's ass. Yeah, if he was controlling about like what I ate, like I understand if you want to encourage like you should eat healthy and da-da-da. Like I'm cool with that by all means, but like never. That's a 2, boo boo.
That's a 2.
Yeah, because like food, like you can't control what I do with my body. If I want to fucking kill myself.
Oh my God. That's funny. You guys are so funny.
Let me drown in McNuggets, man. Leave me the hell alone.
Okay, he's a 10, but only eats fast food.
Oh no.
See, now you're controlling what he wants to eat. His body, no? You get catch.
Yeah, but that's what I want from me versus what I want from my partner. It's very different.
So you don't like
No, what I said is it's reasonable if you want to encourage him to eat healthy, but you can't like all the time. If it's like, oh, I want a burger, it's like, oh, babe, like let's make burgers on the grill, like healthy burgers like that we make from scratch with like fucking breadcrumbs and shit. It's like, okay, cool, But like
we're on the road. I just want to grab a burger.
Yeah, what's that accent? A burger. Harder. Yeah, I'd say still a 2. Like if you're extreme in either direction, it's a no-go. Like balance. I think you should obviously lean towards the healthy side, but like still, let me have fucking fun.
You go cheese and ketchup.
Okay. I don't know.
They don't know what it means. They don't know what it means.
You love outing me.
I did no such thing. They only know if you draw attention to it.
I'm drawing attention because you like to pretend that you're not mean to me.
That was
you
mean.
Are. You do a lot of like sly shit.
I'm so funny.
Okay. She's a 2, but she makes bomb chicken wings, like the best you've ever had in your life.
She can go to a 7.
Wow.
I'm not giving her a 10.
She's jumping 5 points just for chicken.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I picked that one because I know you like chicken.
Oh my God.
I made that one up. I didn't.
Oh, did you? That was a great one to make up.
Well, yeah, it's you. Obviously, I'm going to give you that one.
Yeah, she's jumping 5 points. She would go to a 10. Only difference is I need to know what that head do, though. Gee.
Ooh, what about this? She's a 1, but that sloppy toppy?
9. Actually, I'll give her 8. 8. Because now the chicken matters.
What do you mean?
It's between chicken and head.
No. This is a whole separate
girl. I know.
What do you mean?
She can give bum ass head, but can't make no good chicken.
Okay,
That's
she's
no
a
good.
10, but she's shit at cooking.
Oh.
Especially
like shit.
Chicken. I'm talking about like Sam and Ella.
No way.
Yeah. Everyone's in the kitchen.
Like can't
E.
make
coli, all of them.
Can't make lasagna like bun up type thing or
like when you put on a pot of water to boil.
And
then,
God, and it catches fire because the pot's just hot up.
Yeah, like you just let it boil out and then the pot. Yeah,
God.
like she can't cook nothing. She can maybe put together like a bowl of cereal and like toast.
Okay, is she willing to learn?
She's like, hey babe, I made you some toast. And just dry, like not even butter.
Oh, that's cute. She tried.
Yo, when I was a kid, I made a bomb grilled cheese.
I bet you.
And when I say bomb, I meant like Kraft single slices and cheese.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
But for like a child.
Yeah, that's where
like
you start at. You
like
start somewhere.
Or 7, I don't know how old it was, but like, you know, young.
It's just cheese to you.
Under 10, 100%.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to give her a 0 truthfully because she's trying with the bread, you know.
But no, you asked if she could learn. No, like
she's not interested.
No, she's taking. She just cannot.
She's
taking
cooking is not her thing,
lessons.
and she's a 10, but she can't cook
for the life.
All right,
of her,
I'm gonna give her a 10. I'm gonna leave her at a 10 because it's not that she's not trying. She just can't, and I can understand that.
Okay, one more.
Okay.
She's a 10, and she loves to cook. However,
it doesn't taste good.
She's shit at it, but she insists on always cooking for
she's
you.
Dropping,
homemade meals every night.
Now you're
that
not
chicken
listening.
is like little salt and pepper,
and
you break it open and it's still raw,
red and
God.
But
she's like,
Jesus.
Babe, as your partner, I want to cook for you, and I want to,
sweetie.
Yeah, she will not. You're like, oh, let's order. No, I can make it. Oh, I saw Gordon Ramsay make it. I can do. Yeah,
baby.
But she's a 10. She's a 10.
Oh, baby, you cute. Thank you.
Like, this is like, now you're gonna be the guy at the drive-thru every day because you gotta sneak and eat meals.
I would. Yeah.
But you have to.
I'm gonna bring the dog for a walk, babe. No, it's okay. Leave my dinner in the microwave.
Sure? It's your fourth time today, and it's only
sneak
2
the food
p.m.
out. Walk the dog. Here, boy. Dog doesn't even want the food.
You can't do that.
Huh?
Dogs can get food poisoning too.
Better him than me.
So you don't love that dog.
I don't want to die.
No, but she's like, I want to sit down and have meals together. So even if you want to eat on the side,
10,
you still got to eat in front of her.
But she can't cook.
For like horrible.
But
not
she
like
loves to
it's
cook.
so. Yeah, insist that she cooks for you.
I'll give her a 4. I'll give her a 4 because if she's a 10, I must like her for more than her cooking. But the cooking is very important because you can't think.
You're really thinking about this one.
I am.
That's huge for you.
Yeah. Like I'm okay with you can't
they say
cook.
A way to a man's heart is to his stomach. So she wants to get to your heart, but she doesn't realize that she's mostly getting to your colon.
I can understand that you can't cook, but you want to, you know you can't, but you're trying. I can understand that. It's just not you. I get it. That's like me wanting to paint. I can't fucking paint. I'm not artistic like that, but I'm trying, baby. That's all I can ask for.
No, she thinks.
But this bitch thinks she can cook and thinks she's Ramsay, and you're gonna bring this shit to me every day. Talk about don't go buy food.
Breakfast, lunch,
nah,
and dinner.
Nah. I'm gonna have water for breakfast. I'll have some juice for lunch.
And I'll have sleep for dinner.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, one more variation of this.
Okay.
She is a 1, but she like caters to you. Like, she'll make your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner. If you're going out, she'll pack your lunch. She'll iron your clothes. She'll do your laundry. She'll
go to a 5. I don't like that shit.
You want a damn mother?
That's why she went from a 1 to a 5. I can't bring her any higher than a 5 because that shit will get annoying to me after a while. Here, baby, this is ready. Here, babe. Oh my God, leave me alone. Let me be me. Oh, babe, you dropped your sweater on the floor when you went to bed, so I folded it up.
It kind of went viral, but it was from Shannon Boodram or Shan Boodram's podcast. I don't know who that is. It was a podcast where this I only know her from like, I want to say maybe Vine Days. I don't know, like this influencer. Her name is Jazzy, or she goes by Jazz, and she it was a podcast, and she's talking about the fact that she's submissive to her man. And sorry, I know this is a side note from the
and then the question was like, what is being submissive?
Well, it was a whole podcast.
Yes, okay.
But yeah, and like certain clips, because it's an audio podcast, but they do video clips.
Yes,
and they put out some clips. So some of the clips that went up, she was talking about like the fact that like she knows everything about her man. She can predict what he wants, what he needs based off of his mood, and that's
me.
That's her love language. What do you mean?
Like I can understand where she's coming from.
But like that's how she loves, and like he doesn't necessarily do that in return, but that's like the dynamic of the relationship, and that's what she likes and whatever. That's what it reminded me of when you were saying like it would get tiring after a while if your partner's just like, oh, here's this, here's that, I did that. But some people would love that. Yeah,
not me, because I'm the person to do that. So if somebody does it to me, that's fucking weird.
I think it's nice sometimes, but you don't want to do it like 24/7. Like at some point you need. I don't know. I feel like you need some like reciprocity, you know?
Like I could be driving and there's somebody that I know very well. And I could be driving and she'll look at me and I'm like, yes. And she's like, yes, what?
True. You do like to do that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'll be like, Des, and you're like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, no. Like, and sometimes you're on it, but sometimes when you're off, you're like way off. Yeah. You and my mom do this. I'm like, can you guys fucking let me finish my sentence? You don't know what I'm about to say. But some people, I
don't even let them start.
You love you just love knowing shit about people and be like, yeah, I knew. Like, I don't know what it is about you.
What I find is that, like, what it was for me was that people take forever to ask what they want to ask or to say something. So I'm going to beat you to it. Just say it. Like, as soon as the thought comes to your head, just say it.
She's a 10, but she's never direct.
She's never direct? Never. I can't do that anymore. Before, I would have still left her at a 10.
Like, she's thirsty, but she'll be like, my throat.
Yeah, no.
And then look at you. Like, she'll never just be like, can you get me some water, please?
Yeah, I can do that sometimes, not all the time.
No, never.
So
never?
Yeah, no.
So what does she go to?
I don't want to say 0 because I've given a lot of zeros, but she's getting close to a 0.
Low. She's like a 1.
Yeah.
Fair.
Because every time is crazy.
No, never.
Imagine sitting on the couch, just hearing yawning and stretching. If you want to go to sleep, just say that. Ugh, God. Okay, so like I told you guys, I've been lost in the TikTok world, and I want to, for the music thing, we have like an account, and I've been wanting to post stuff, but it's so hard for me to be in front of a camera on purpose, like, you know when the teacher calls the class clown up to do like a presentation?
No.
What?
Mm-hmm.
No?
Yes, go ahead.
But all of a sudden the class clown can't speak and you're just like, this is the boringest presentation I've ever been through.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. Like, when eyes are not supposed to be on me, all eyes on me. When they're supposed to be, I'm like, hi, I'm Deswayne. Yeah. So I'm watching TikTok. Sorry, scrolling through TikTok. And I see this mom going to her daughter's room. And I'm just watching the video. She's like, whatever the daughter's name is. I need you to come with me. Come outside. And the daughter's like, oh, okay.
No, you're getting it wrong. You got to start with put on your shoes. That's how they always started. They like put on your shoes. And
is that how they start? Is this, like, you have to start it that way?
That's how they all started. That's a trend. Yeah. And then the kid's like, what? And like, put on your shoes. Like, some woman is coming to fight me and she's bringing her daughter and I need you to, or if it's a boy, like she's bringing her son, she's bringing her kid, and kid wants to, you know, like if they jump in, I need you to jump in and fight with me. That's a trend.
There you go.
Yeah.
That was a great explanation.
Thank you.
And I don't like it.
Why?
The reason why I don't like it is it's showing me who your children really are.
It's showing you who your children really are too.
And I don't, what they're doing, and they're not looking at it like that.
What do you mean?
Like, I haven't heard.
They're looking at it like, will my kid ride for me?
Exactly.
Yes,
and I don't like that. Because your kid should be like, Mom, no, don't be fighting people. What did she say to you?
Well, I feel like it should be like, oh, like you told me like I should never put my hands on someone.
But the kids who are just like, yeah, bet, and puts on their shoes.
I saw one kid, he was like, really, I get to, like, he was happy that his mom was like, I need you to fight someone. And then he's like putting on shoes, he's smiling, and he's like, you could see the
like he wants to kill somebody.
No, he was just, he looked like you just told him like you're going to Disneyland. He was just like, vibrating with excitement.
Has anger inside of him. He wants to let out. That's a problem. And then his mom
was like, have you fought before? And he just like, he smirks even harder. He was like, mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's something like,
that's a problem.
You find out about your kid.
That's a problem.
Like, you fought before and you're this excited. Like, it's one thing, like, if you're fighting out of self-defense or out of, like, anger, but you're just like, yo, I get to fight, like, for fun?
Yep. You're at school and you're a bully.
And these are, like, little, like, they're, like, fucking 8-year-olds.
Yeah, less than 10.
These aren't, like, teenagers.
No. There's one that looked like a teenager. That's the one who said no.
Was a mess.
Yeah, he was a complete mess.
Like, Mom, I'm a depressed child. I can't fight.
At least he's honest.
There was one kid and his dad was like, come on, like, this guy, we're gonna fight. And his kid was like, yeah, Dad, you got this. And he was like, I need you to come too. He's bringing his son. He was like, me? He's like, I'm gonna get knocked out. But he was still getting his shoes.
Yeah, he was still ready to go.
He was like, Dad, I'm gonna get it. And he's like, no, you're not. He's like, okay, I can do this. I'm gonna kick him in the balls. It's like, okay, that one I thought was cute because he knew he couldn't. No,
I don't support these things.
I'm not saying it's a good trend. I'm saying the kid was cute because he knew he couldn't do shit, but he was like, you know what, my dad needs me. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I think it was cute.
No.
I don't have a kid though, so I would.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do this trend with your son.
I don't approve of it.
You would be like, come on.
Me and his mom talked about it, and she's like, yeah, he definitely would. Like, he wouldn't jump and be like, yeah, let me go bust somebody's ass.
I think,
but he would
just
just shrug. Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I'm like, yeah, but like, I would never put it in his mind that needs. Okay. Yeah, like that's. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it so much. Every time I go on TikTok, I see ass that I love, and then I see videos that I hate.
What did you say?
You heard what I said.
You say ass?
You heard what I said.
No, at first I thought you said ass.
Oh, there's ass everywhere.
I mean,
ask me no more questions because there's ass everywhere. Yup, you heard me.
She's a 2, but that ass
is
a 10.
Jeez.
What is she?
Jeez, she's about an 8.5. I'm not gonna lie.
Did I ask that one already?
No, but she needs to learn how to cook some chicken. Jeez.
Get out of here.
The chicken is very important. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I feel like
why? If you can cook chicken,
I personally feel like whatever your favorite dish is, your significant other should at least know how to cook that.
What is your favorite dish?
Chicken. Period.
But like,
no. Chicken.
No.
Chicken.
Des, no.
Chicken.
No.
My favorite cuisine is
cuisine.
My favorite cuisine.
Not you trying to sound professional and speak with like big words.
Is Italian food.
Oh my God, is it?
Oh, fuck yeah.
So is mine.
I know that.
Aww.
Oh, by the way, Joe, I want to
to
play a game with you, but not now because I don't know what questions.
Okay,
I want to do that best friend thing. Like, how well do you know the other person? And you guys write down the answers to the question.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we do pretty well.
I think.
You think you do better than me, and that because you feel like you know everything about everyone. Okay, yeah.
Wow, that was wrong. I was going to say I think you would do better than me.
No, because I know you. And then when you do better than me, I'm going to get the, you think you know someone. I thought we were close friends, and you don't know anything about me.
I guess this is why we don't talk no more,
and then it's guilt tripping for the next 2 years about how I'm not a good friend because I don't know you.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
The only thing that makes you easier to guess than me is that you're more simple than me.
Very simple.
But in your simplicity, it's like, like, you know what I mean?
Well,
like,
you guys just think about it.
No, it's because you're so simple. You might be like, nah, I don't like that. Because it's like the reason is so simple. Like, you know what I mean?
What's my favorite drink? If we're going pop.
Ginger ale.
Simple.
But like that's what I was like, it depends. Your favorite juice is apple juice. Your favorite soda is ginger ale. Your favorite alcohol is rum, and then specifically it's Ray Nephew.
You see what I'm saying? You're doing great.
But when you say drink, I'm like, oh God. I noticed I had no answer because I'm just like, oh my God, I don't know.
It's so funny.
See, it's like I know you, but I'm like, when it's under pressure, you're like, I don't know. What's my favorite movie?
Your favorite movie?
No. We'll do this another time. We can't.
Fine.
You wouldn't get it.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
I knew I didn't know. As soon as you said it, I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know yours either.
I feel like yours is going to be like some stupid Spider-Man shit.
No.
Okay, good.
What?
Okay, we'll talk about this in the next
episode. Yeah, we can't. We
can't.
Not us being like, in the future. And then we
right now. Near future. No, if it doesn't matter the type of chicken as long as it's not spicy.
Not you still talking. What if she can only make spicy chicken?
Fuck.
But it's good, but you're like dying every time.
Oh, then I'll die every time.
Yeah, if it's worth it, it's worth it, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Like every time I go to restaurants and I see that, I was imagining biting a chicken like.
Oh my God.
When I go to those restaurants and I see they have like the spicy chicken challenges, I really want to try because it's free chicken if you get to a certain amount. It's like, oh, you don't have to pay for it.
Right. If you get here, and you get like some sort of prize.
Exactly. But I'm scared because it's so spicy.
Sometimes they're really not though. I think it depends on like where you go. You know what I mean?
And like, because I'll be sweating buckets. We know how easy I sweat already. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'll be all over the internet like a loser.
But I mean, I feel like if there's ever a time to sweat, it's when you're like eating fucking spicy as shit
but I'm
food.
gonna be sweating.
Well, it's either you're sweating or it's coming out of your ass like fire.
Oh, it's gonna do that later too.
Oh, both? Oh. Okay, I say we should get into some listener questions. What do you think? do you think, darling? Okay. For those of you listening, if you have a question, if you have a comment, if you have a story. Well, when I say a comment, not just like a little one-line comment.
We
like,
love you.
Yeah, like a, like, you know, like, oh, I thought,
you know, that, you guys said this on this episode.
This is my opinion. Like, this is like that type of comment, not like a little one sentence comment. But you know, but yeah, if you have a question, a story, if you have something to say based off of anything we speak about on the podcast, we would love to hear. Me. Yeah, or if you want to come for me like this person,
anonymous.
No.
Yes. I want to hear this.
Josh has decided that he has some things to say.
Okay.
He says, "Hey, Des and Joe,
sir. That's a real one. You heard that, right?
Just want to give a big shout out to y'all. Y'all are always entertaining AF as fuck. Just in case people don't know. I'm also writing in to say my piece on episode 168 about this dude you've been talking to. Yes, I'm talking about the one who has a girlfriend but wants to be with you." Des.
Sorry, it's the way he said it.
Behave yourself. Compose yourself.
Did you hear how he said it?
Get it together.
The one who has a girlfriend but wants to be with you.
Get it together.
Now we know what this is about. Sorry, I'm done.
Get it together. Okay. Based on what you've shared about him, there's enough evidence to show that he wants more than a friendship with you. Des is speaking straight facts about why he acts the way he acts. You friend zone the man. So all he can do you friend zone the man, so all he can do is make his little half-assed comments and questions. Woman, just get your head out the sand and see this guy for what he is and what he wants. Hashtag get in that thruple. Hashtag sloppy.
First of all, you haven't been listening because Joe does not do these things.
Yo,
Virgin.
Shut up. I read this and I was dying.
Did you scream? Like, I could see you screaming.
Did I scream? No.
Yeah, okay.
But I think it was like a jaw drop. I was like, Josh, like, shit, you're right. But come on, Josh, Jay, all of y'all, leave me the hell alone.
It's all the J's, huh?
We're supposed to be like a team. Like, I'm supposed to be part of the J squad.
Nope.
And y'all just coming for me. Like, listen, you're not wrong. I already admitted I had a dumb bitch moment. We all have moments of weakness. No, come on. Especially men, like every man has the one woman that they do too much for. Like everyone has a moment where you're being a dumb bitch or a dumb whatever you want to call yourself. You know what I mean? This is mine. Well, no, I've had like one or two in my life, but you know me, I'm not the person to give people the time of day. But I feel like I was clouded. Normally you're clouded because like the dick is too good or you're just too in love, but I was clouded by the friendship. I was like, no, like we're friends. It's not like that. And I hear it. I know it. I heard it when I was like, he's not like I hear it. Guys.
You know what the problem is? The problem is you explain yourself too much, right? So even the reason why I was laughing.
Yeah, I'm a dumb bitch. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And you leave it at that. Yeah. That's it. But when you're like, but we all have these. Nope. Now it sounds like excuses.
But
you gotta drop it where it is. I
don't want to go down alone.
No. And
y'all just trying to sink my ship alone. I'm like, you guys are all coming with me.
That's what a lot of people do, and I find that's what like the friends I've spoken to. That's the problem they have with like girls and women that they talk to. Is like. They'll be like, no, babe. And then when they're proven wrong, they're like, okay, but you have to understand. No.
That's true.
All you got to do is hug it, and that's it.
True. You know what? That is a thing that people do. So I'm going to just say, Josh, you came for me, but you're right. I'm a dumb bitch, and I'm learning, and I'm trying not to be a dumb bitch anymore.
There you go.
Woo! Wow. Fuck off. Fuck you.
That's funny.
Thank you for writing it. Oh, also, he called the email "Join the team."
Gee.
That was the subject line.
She would never. Would you ever?
What do you mean?
Join a throuple, like be.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Because I couldn't see you either. Just gotta keep that in mind for my friendship stuff.
What do you mean?
When we do the friendship game.
Oh, shut up. No, I don't know. I don't think I'm good with like sharing, but also it's like I don't think I have the emotional capacity to give energy to two people.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't think I have it for one person at this point in my life. So to think about two, that's a hell no. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we have another follow-up from Anonymous. What did we name her? Last week, Friends with Benefits. What did we name her?
Fucking hell.
Shit. You're supposed to remember these things.
I am, and I'm usually good with this.
Ugh. I'm sorry, girl. I remember you. I just don't remember what we named you.
I don't remember what we named her either.
Okay, well, anyway, she wrote back in. She called it Friends with Benefits Follow-Up. She says, "Hey guys, thanks for reading my question this week. Just writing a quick follow-up to answer any indiscrepancies. Sorry, Des, but Joe was on the money with this one." Ha!
That's a first.
Okay. See, you're so mean.
That's the truth.
It's not the first.
Oh, no?
It's not being the first.
Usually you're like spare change, but not on the money.
Wow.
On the money's like it cost $10. You were $10.
Wow.
Spare change is like.
Are you Josh? Are you secretly Josh? Did you write it? You're like, woman, get your head out of the sand. I thought he was gonna say get your head out of your ass. Honestly, he decided to be nicer. Yeah. Sorry, Des, but Joe was on the money with this one. I was interested in a friends with benefits, aka fuck buddy relationship, but didn't want to catch feelings. I know that for many women, sex and intimacy can lead to some feelings, even if there isn't any other chemistry in other areas. That's why so many people stay in relationships where the sex is good, but the rest is toxic. I didn't want to end up like this. I can't speak for him, but I don't have romantic feelings for him, but I recognize that he's a good person, which is why I would even consider having a friends with benefits or fuck buddy relationship with him. We haven't known each other for too long, so I don't think a friendship would necessarily be lost. Oh, I think that's because you said like if they're friends, you can't.
Yeah, you're not.
It's not a fuck buddy. Like you can't have a actual
friends
friendship.
Benefits.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we haven't known each other for too long, so I don't think a friendship would necessarily be lost. But I don't think it would work out. Wait. Sorry, I skipped line. But you guys make a good point about not knowing if I don't think it would work out with anyone. So I guess I have some things to think about. I'll get back to you guys and let you know what I decide.
I'm glad you're thinking about it.
We gotta remember what we called her. I'm so sorry.
You know what? I'm gonna go back to. Oh my God, we have so many. I want to write down their names. Like who is who.
Des, you're not doing that. You're so
stupid. I want to. That's gonna be my goal.
Here's the thing: we remember the names of people who are regular, even if you're regular and we make up a name for you. But if you're a regular, we remember you. But like when it's just like a one-off, like we'll remember you now. Like we'll remember the name. Well, are we gonna give her a new name or?
No, I don't want to give her a new name.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and find your name.
Okay, but yes, definitely give it some thought. I think that's good. And thank you, because Des feels like he's always right. Like I said, Dez's need to know everything about everyone is not just about people he knows personally. He likes to think he knows people, period. So the fact that you told him he's wrong, you're taking it very graciously though, but I know it's low-key burning you up.
No, it's killing me. I'm sweating. So I was just waiting for you to finish talking. So listen here, right?
Des, don't speak to her that way. Don't say listen here.
Okay. Let me explain my train of thought.
I got you.
It's the way you're writing. When you say you didn't want to do something, that implies there's slight feeling of it there. I didn't want to murder this person, but I did. Which means you did at a little bit.
You could like hit someone with your car.
You hit him.
Yeah.
If you didn't mean to, you wouldn't have done it.
No, what do you mean a car accident? You spin out, you hit
done it.
Des, no. That
you
example
wouldn't
doesn't work.
have done it. So you saying you didn't want to catch feelings for somebody, so I'm just going to have sex with this guy that I kind of know, and he's good enough for me to have sex with, but not have a relationship with.
He's a cool guy. He's not for me.
I get it.
But because he's cool, we can hook up.
When you're at the age that you're at, your young 20s.
I think she said she's like
21.
22. 22.
Okay.
You want to bet?
No, I don't, because I feel like you're right. I just said 21.
No, you might be right. In my soul tells me.
You seem to know her better, so I'm not gonna argue with you.
Hi guys, I'm 22.
See what I'm saying? I'm not gonna argue with you.
You were close enough.
I feel like when you're that young, I don't want to say you're young, because when I was 22, I hated people telling me I'm young. But when you're
young in the grand scheme of things, of course, but you're not
sometimes
a child.
you don't want to hear that.
No, of course.
And when like
I always want to hear him young, even when I'm 70.
You will never hear that again.
No, I just hope you guys legit
Pushwing.
Pushwing.
Yeah, I didn't know what word I wanted to come out, so pushwing came out.
It should have stayed in. Pushwing. Y'all just please take note of the disrespect. Continue, Des.
Yeah, I feel like you really think you have control over your life and your emotions, and then 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line, you're like, how the fuck am I such a mess? When did this happen? And you look back and you're gonna be like, yeah, I should have never done that. I don't want people to do that I never should have done. Like, if it's something, like, if this is what you want to do and you're okay with potentially, I'm not saying you're going to, potentially catching feelings for this guy and he not give a fuck, or vice versa. Maybe he ends up really liking you and you break his heart. If you're okay with all of that, then by all means, continue what you're doing. But if there's any hint of doubt that possibly somebody's feelings might get hurt in here, don't do it. Because
well, she said she doesn't know, like, where
on his end, yeah, but this is what I need to know. That's not fair. I need to know.
No, I'm saying it's fair that, like, she wouldn't know this at this point.
Yeah, but you need to know.
True, because yeah, it can go wrong, but I don't know.
I mean, I hope for all the best, because fuck buddies can be fun when you just want a quick nut, but when you're lonely and you want to be held, you better not ask him to hold you. I mean,
you want it to be like at least average length,
which is quick. That's like 7 minutes, no?
Quick nut to me is like
average length of sex is like 7 minutes,
4 minutes and under. Like, you could be in and out. You could be back in your car in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
When you say quick, like, when I think quickie, which is how I was conceived.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I
wrote that down.
Dad!
Whoa.
How are you conceived? You don't know.
Yeah, I do.
You know?
Yeah.
Tell me.
A prom night thing. Like graduation.
Oh, I knew that about you.
Yeah.
I knew that. I wouldn't have remembered, though. We have to have a friendship refresher.
I don't want to. Because it's too easy. I'll remember everything after that. I honestly feel like you'll know more about me than I will of you, because I feel like my memory is so shit. If this was years ago,
like,
for
here's
sure.
the thing, that fact, I knew that about you, but
like,
you
just didn't remember.
If it was like a question, I'd be like, I don't fucking know. How am I supposed to know? You know what I mean? But once you said it, I'm like, yeah, I did know that. So
yeah,
it's
I
like
didn't know this about you.
Yeah.
You're like, I didn't know either.
Yeah, I think my dad had work, and then it was just like a quick.
Oh my god, oh god, yeah, no, I'd be even more bitter. It was even a good one. Oh god. I
feel like you would have a good quickie. It's not the same.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a quickie person.
It's not the same. I mean, I'm not a sex person. But
you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Stop.
You said it.
I actually, you know what? I need to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Listen. You know what? I feel like everyone has these like chapters in their life, and I don't feel like I'm a whole face type of person.
Not a chance.
But I feel like I can have like a very like sexually open and explorative phase.
No fucking way.
You don't think I can?
Not a fucking chance.
Watch me.
I think the only way you can is if you're into girls.
You think that's the only way I can be sexually explorative?
I really feel like I
would explore
I
with
don't
a
know.
woman.
I feel like you would. I do. Honestly, I look at you and I see
beautiful
women.
Why don't you see me like that with a man though? Is it gonna rain? Why is it so dark outside? It
probably is gonna rain. That sucks. Why don't I see you with a man?
Like, in that way.
Like I can see you with a man for sure. Like, I've seen it, so I can.
Yeah.
But ideally,
no, that's just said in that way.
Yeah, I just feel like just something about men in general.
Just repulsed by them.
Like, you don't know what it is, and I think that's why, like, when we talk about you not being sexual and stuff, I think that's what it comes from, because there's like a wall or something there that you're just like, ugh, don't touch me. Whereas I feel like if it was somebody of the same sex, you guys could kind of figure it out and you'd be like, oh, hey girl, you didn't wash up, don't worry, let's go take a shower together. Whereas if it's a man, you're like, wait your turn, Nick, because you wouldn't say the whole word.
I don't want to shower with anyone.
I know you don't, but I'm just saying,
maybe
more so women than a man. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not
so
wrong.
That's
But you're not right either, because
no,
I don't know.
for sure.
I don't know, but you're not,
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
I can find you a girlfriend.
You can find me a girlfriend.
Or a fuck buddy. Like, like which one? I don't know what you want.
No, but it's like you don't. I feel like I don't think you would be able to. Maybe. I'm not saying this as a challenge because I feel like you're going to take it as a challenge.
You don't understand. My brain is already like, say it. Just say the words.
Stop with the accent. I'm just going to say, I don't think you would be able. Why is sick kids calling me? I don't think. Oh, you couldn't see that. Sorry.
What? Why is sick kids calling you?
Yeah. Oh, no, because I held up my phone for you, but I realized you might
not.
No,
why are they calling you?
I just said why. I don't know. They called me before, and I think I answered on the podcast, and it was like a scam.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Oh, that was Amazon. It was fake.
It was the
Amazon.
yeah. Okay.
That one was crazy timing because I was just talking about being.
Yep.
Oh my god. Anyways, no. What I was gonna say, and it's not a challenge, but I don't know. I think you are a good people person, which is why I'm kind of like, am I shooting myself in the foot? But I don't know. I don't know if you'd be able to like emotionally like and like like. What am I looking for? Like match me up with someone. Like actually,
I can match you up with a girl, not a guy. Because every guy I'm gonna say no to. I'm not lying to you.
Because every guy you know
is a no.
The problem is they know you, and that's
you're a 10, but you know me. You're a 10, but this. You're a 7.
Like I feel like the person could be like you're an 8, but you're friends with Des and you have his influence 0.
Yeah.
Maybe a 1 because you do have some.
How much do you talk to Des? Ooh. Yikes.
They would have to be like an old friend. You
from
guys
way back when.
You guys just check in on 1-2, but they're not like one of your close friends because anyone close to you, I feel like
you and your friend that we were talking about on the last couple episodes. Like how you guys just check in once in a while.
Wow.
Yep.
Really?
Did it again. Swang.
How many times do you want me to admit I'm a dumb bitch? I think you just like hearing
it. Do. I'm not going to lie. I do. And I like the fact that everybody's backing me up. I love it. I'm not going to lie to you.
Guys, like this is how he gets his power, okay?
Like
you're like leveling up on this shit.
One of my cousins who he said he hasn't been listening, but he started listening again. He called me and he's just like, no,
why did he have to listen now?
No,
he could,
crazy.
Like just
honestly,
give it like a week or two. We'd be off this topic.
He said he listened because like
just curiosity.
No, he called me and I didn't answer. And he was just not. He was like, whatever. Like, Des never answers.
What is he up to?
So this is how I find out.
Damn, that's horrible. By the way.
yeah. I know. I gotta. Yeah. I don't want to though. Is it weird?
No, it's not weird that you don't want to, but you should. Like
somebody messaged me and it came from a great place, and she's just like, "How are you? How's the baby? You know, stuff like that." I didn't reply. And then I just scrolled down so I wouldn't see that I opened. I don't know.
I get it because I'm like that too, but like you gotta. I actually just responded to someone from May, so.
Okay, not bad.
But I hit them with the "I'm so sorry," and they were just
busy.
Like, the first line of the message. Thanks for responding, and I was like, I felt bad. Someone I work with too.
Oh, yikes.
That makes it worse.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. But what I was going to say is I think that you and some of the guys who listen would be proud of... Well, no. Now that I say it, carefully. You guys are like, nah, bitch. Well, okay, so there's someone who I've known for a long time. I've actually known this guy longer than I've known Mr. Busy. Uh-huh. But... Yeah, you know what's funny? We never came up with a name for this guy.
No, we won't.
I don't think we should.
Keep it that way. Yeah,
I think it's the best. But anyways, this guy, you know, like friends since we were maybe like 11 or so. But like I think it was I posted like a story like on Instagram like months ago about like this like short film I was directing, and he like responded, and it was just like, you know, just like catching up. Like he's someone who like we're mostly social media friends, but like it's not awkward. Like for him to message me, it's like, oh, I don't hear from you all the time, but it's not like a why the fuck are you messaging me type of relationship. But anyway, so we did a lot of catching up to the point when he was like messaging me all the time, and it was like, oh well, I'm just driving home from work, can I call you? And I was like, sure, you know what I mean? And then it was like the next day he called me, and the next day, and like this is like prime like my foot is broken, so like I had nothing to do. And I shouldn't say nothing to do, but you know what I mean.
Sorry, I'm gonna interrupt this story.
What?
Joe, I just want you to know, everybody listening to this is like, hold on. Joe has bare mans talking to her. What's going on right now?
Nah, it's
because this comes to it. This is a surprise to me too. I'm like, hold on, and you're like, this is prime when my foot is broken. I said, oh,
yeah, it's just a couple months ago.
So people are talking to you while you're thinking about Mr. Busy.
I wasn't thinking about Mr. Busy.
Oh no, okay. I thought we were thinking about the fact that he said he was gonna do something that he didn't do, and we were disappointed and waiting.
First of all, you're talking about bare man talking to me. I didn't say anything about this guy talking to me. I didn't get to the.
Please, Joe, stop, just stop right there.
I hope you know he put his hand out and did the thing where you like close your hand, like he literally did like the shut your mouth like symbol.
Have you ever want to just snatch somebody's mouth off their face?
Like in a cartoon where they just
yeah. Ooh, I just want
Trust me, I want to all the time, and I'm not. I don't blame you. I can't. Normally I'm like Des.
You know what? I will let everybody know that this is actually real life Joe. This is not her trying to be cute or funny. Like,
what do you mean?
I feel like when people flirt with you, you're so innocent that you don't look at it as them. Joe, that guy really him. No, he just bought me a drink and we just talked about work and stuff. And he's funny.
I approach situations the way I am. I am friendly, but you know what's funny? I feel like I'm one of those girls, like, because I'm so friendly, like, you never know if I'm shooting my shot. And like in my head, I'm like, well, I gave you a look. And like
no, they will assume never.
Right, because
if I didn't know you, Joe, and I were just talking to you, maybe flirting with you, and you were responding, I promise you, I would think like
no, but I'd be like, oh, this guy's cool.
No, but in my eyes, you're flirting back, but playing hard to get.
Oh no, I don't play. I just am hard to get.
No, but they don't know that.
Right.
Yeah. To them, it's like,
and it's
okay,
not like
she
I'm
gets
hard to
it.
get because I'm so like it's just because like I'm just like tuned out, like I'm just 100%. Like disconnected.
And because you smile and like you're very engaged when people are talking, so like to somebody that feels good.
Yo, I have so many friggin' stories to share. Okay, I know I'm already
you guys hear this, right?
No. This is like a long time ago story, but it's just something that you said. Okay, really quick. You talk about like smiling at people and blah blah blah. This was high school. And I remember there's this person, like I knew who he was, but I couldn't recall. I think that was my phone. I couldn't recall ever like having a real conversation with him. It's like, you're like, I went to a new school. I think he had actually seen me. I went to my friend's dance, like like they were having like a
okay.
What? No, it was like a school dance, like a semi-formal or whatever. Fucking bar mitzvah. What the fuck are you talking about?
First thing that came out of my mouth.
Yeah, it shouldn't have. So like he saw me when I went to his school for that, but then like I went there for a semester, and I guess like he added me on like socials and whatever, and like I was like, oh, like I recognize him, but like I don't think we ever spoke. It was just like, I know you from like your group of friends, like I don't know you, but like when you're in fucking high school, you just add everyone like it's not like a whatever. Yeah. And one day he would like message me, like, oh, like do you want to like go to movies? And I was like, huh? Like it came out of left field for me, and he and I was always like, no, like I'm busy and whatever, because I was like, we never spoken, so I'm like, maybe. Again, this is yes, I know, naive, but like this is like baby Joe. Like let me. I wasn't a baby, but you know what I mean. Just let me be me, okay? Whatever. And then one day he was finally like, hey, so like I just have to tell you, like I've had a crush on you.
I've only been trying to get at you for how long?
He's like, I've had a crush on you for the longest time. I remember seeing. That's when he told me, like, I saw you at the dance and da-da-da. He was like, one day at school, you smiled at me and my heart melted.
I know those ones.
Can I tell you, I didn't even remember that. Yep. I was just like,
sounds about
just
right.
going about my life, and that's when I was like, I have a problem.
Yeah.
But like, it's not like it's. You know what? Let me rephrase. People have a problem with me.
No, they don't.
I'm friendly. I'm nice. I want to be your friend.
All right. Okay. Right. So imagine me.
The first time we hung out, did you think it was like I was interested in you?
The first time we hung out, you were late, so you went to like a 3.
No,
you were a 10, but you went to a 3. I fell asleep. I woke up. You were in front of me.
First of all, but I let you know I was running late, and I was coming from like far away.
And
come on.
I like when we met, like I wasn't looking at you to flirt with you or be with you. Like it was just like friends going to hang out.
You were still being Des though. Which is,
a little bit, but like, not too much. You always
flirt with everyone, though. No, you weren't doing too much, but you were still Des.
Yeah, little comments here and there, slight looks, and you're like, hey, weirdo. And I'm like, yes, excellent. Yeah, I remember the bus ride. It was the awkwardest bus ride ever, but it was funny to me because I did it on purpose.
But my question is not what you wanted from it. Did you think I wanted something at that point?
No, I knew you didn't once I ran out the theater. But at that point, I promise you, Joe, when I came back up that stairs, I looked at your face, and your face was like, I am never,
you know when
ever,
you know
ever
when, like,
talking to this guy.
Parents have to like they're in public with their kid and they're acting up with their parents like, get your ass right there.
Yeah,
just sit right down.
You literally did that.
Yeah.
Literally. I for years, like, obviously now, like, I've been telling everyone about that story since it happened, and nobody can believe it. And then they're like, actually, Des, yeah, I believe it.
No, you were
I'm not ashamed of it.
you, and you were like hands in the air, like, woo, like
I ran down the movie stairs.
I
ran down the stairs. And I yelled at her, "What are you doing? Let's go! Get back up here! You're so embarrassing."
Well, I didn't say that. I was like, get back. Like, I'm not gonna
get back up. And I was like, "Did you see that shit? Did you see?"
Okay, before that.
Sorry. Yes.
You're avoiding the question.
Did I think you were flirting? No.
Oh, okay, good.
But has there other times that I thought you were flirting? For sure. But I know you, so I know you're not flirting.
Interesting.
And remember, when I met you, we talked for how long before that? So I know you.
Oh, fair.
But if it was like, okay, when we were texting, the first time we ever text, did I think you were flirting? Yes.
Why?
Because you're asking too many questions for somebody I don't fucking know. I don't
Sorry,
know you.
I'm fucking friendly.
No, that's the problem. That's the problem.
You.
Because I'm flirting. Yes.
But you started the conversation.
Because I'm flirting.
You started the
Joe,
question.
Yes.
Okay, y'all. Okay. Ladies, you're gonna. I feel like someone has to side with me here. Listen, girl who is anonymous and we forgot what we named you. You're gonna side with me here. Listen.
Go ahead.
We meet for the first time. I am in class. My phone is in like my backpack.
No, we text, not me. Text.
So, well, our first encounter. Sorry, that's what I meant. Right. A guy who actually liked me at the time texted me from Dez's phone because he was like, I don't have my phone, whatever. He texted me from Dez's phone. I respond. We'll actually get into like the full tea because we've never told the full tea of how we really.
No, 100%. I'm okay with this because I'm gonna make you feel like, okay, fine, fine.
No, you're not. Anyways, so I get out of class. I see the message. It's like, hey, it's Adam. Text me back at this number. So I text back. I'm like, hey, like, I was in class, sorry. And then I get a message back. Oh, sorry, like, this is Deswayne. Adam was using my phone, but like, I'm not with him anymore. And I was like, okay, like, let him know that I reached out. And he's like, okay, cool. Anyway, so how are you? Like, this is Des texting me. And I'm like, I'm good. He's like, oh, so what school do you go to? Oh,
my guy.
Question after question. And I'm just texting with this person who I have no idea who this is. And then he's like, oh, I know someone who goes to that school. Oh, da-da-da-da-da. So then I'm like, oh, okay, what about you? How do you know Adam? And it was just like, so he's talking about me asking questions. Bitch, I'm being friendly. I'm responding to your ass.
That's the problem.
No, the problem is that men can't. You started it, and I'm matching your energy, and it's a problem.
That's a problem. You're matching my energy. That's the problem.
Let's be honest. Nobody can match your energy.
No, for sure not. For sure not.
So
but
I'm reciprocating to a certain extent.
That's the problem.
No,
so, for example, if I text you, right?
Josh is about to be like, girl, get your head out of the sand.
if I text you and I'm like, hey, hey, Jasmine, sorry it took me so long to text you back. And you're like, oh, it's not Jasmine, it's Jonel, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, oh, how are you? What school do you go to? Whatever I asked you, if you ask me that, I'm not replying to you because you are not the person who texted me. I don't fucking know you. So you trying to match the energy.
Me even just replying
is a problem because you're entertaining me.
You're so stupid.
You are entertaining me and you're letting me know it's okay to keep talking to me.
For the record, I do have to say, because I made it known that this person liked me, I did not.
No, not at all.
I did not like this person, nor did I even know he had this crush and was telling Des this, that, and
oh,
the
God, so many stories.
So me because I feel like people are like, oh, like you have a man and you're entertained. Like it wasn't like that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Thank you for backing that one.
And me
messaging
her all of this.
Des was fishing.
Was me clarifying that everything this guy has been telling me was bullshit.
Yeah, because very quickly Des was like, "Oh well, Adam said
he said that's your girl."
And I'm like, "What? No." And he's like, "Well, Adam also said that." And I'm like, "What?"
I need to clarify because I know this guy's talking shit.
I was dating Adam's best friend. What you mean?
I know this guy's talking shit, and it was crazy. So I just needed to clarify.
Okay, we can't get into it.
No,
we're gonna dedicate. We're gonna dedicate an actual day. We're gonna tell this story.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that.
But you gotta reach out to Adam first.
That's funny.
Because I'm blocked or removed or whatever
from life.
But no, for the longest time I wasn't. And then like one day I think he just like cleared his friends list and was just like bye. But you aren't, so you gotta do what you do.
I will. I'll try
and do some digging. But yeah, sorry, that was my
side note.
No, what I was gonna say is this: when my foot was broken.
Oh.
Yeah, for once I didn't forget. This when my foot was broken, when I was healing from my broken foot, because I guess once they do the surgery, it's no longer broken. I don't know, whatever. No, like he started to call me and whatever. Like it went from just like messaging, catching up, talking about old times to calling, and like it wasn't anything. The conversation was innocent enough, but for me, the red flag was the frequency of the calls. Because I'm like, we're messaging. He was like, well, I'm just driving home. Like, can I call you? I'm like, okay, no problem. But then like when you're calling me every day after work, I'm like, listen, sir, like I have things to do. Like I mean, on the phone with you all day, every day. And then one day he was like, oh, like I remember it was a Friday. It was a Friday evening, and he was like, yeah, I think I have like, not I think. He's like, I like you, and da da da. And I was like, fuck, because I hate having to. Like, unless I actually do have feelings, then that's different. But, like, when you're put on the spot and you're about to hurt someone, it's just like, ugh.
How long ago? Oh, this was this year. This was
ago.
In cartoons when they get punched in the face and the indent is just there?
Okay, yeah. So you are condoning violence against women. And
that was a good one.
It's literally what you're saying, though.
No, what I'm saying is that you're
saying
equal.
That you want to punch me so hard that you want to indent my face, Des.
I want to punch you like how the Hulk slapped
like how Will Smith slapped Chris Rock.
No, how Hulk slapped Black Widow.
When? I can't remember.
Oh, see, now it doesn't matter violence like against women. Yep.
He's also a fucking monster.
See, so you guys are supporting violence. The reason being, Joe, anybody who you do not speak to on a regular basis at this age in your life comes to you and talks to you about the past and catching up.
No. I had my suspicions, but like he legit confirmed it, is what I'm trying to say.
No, for sure.
Right. And in that moment, he was like looking for like a answer. And I was like, what do you want me to say? Like, I feel like it's weird when like.
I messaged this girl on Instagram about a week ago, right? Mm-hmm. And she posted a picture and all I did was comment on the, what are they called? Story. Mm-hmm. And I was like, whose baby mom? I think I either said whose baby mom is this or whose mom is this, because she just had a baby. And like I put like hard eyes and stuff. Nothing serious. It's not that deep. And I have yet to open the message she sent me because it was more than it needed to be. Because I don't want, like, what reason do we have to engage, to catch up? And like, we didn't go to the same school, but she hung around a lot of.
That's bullshit. Like, I have friends that I talk about, like, listen, we're not messaging all day, every day, but like, these are male friends.
This is how I avoid where you are.
These are male, but like, we'll be like, oh, like, did you see this show? And like, we'll go back and forth talking about it, or like life. I don't know. Like, listen, I can't live my life basing my friendships off of, is this person gonna misinterpret my actions for flirting? Unless I'm actually flirting. Like, since when is it a crime to be friendly?
I said, all right, mommy, go on easy. And I put a heart.
Okay.
And she put blush.
Translation means, all right, mother, you looking good.
Take it easy on them.
Yeah.
And she said, it's been a minute, LOL. And she put emojis. I'm not here for that. And I just, like, I'm not here for that. Not.
You could have said like a 1 or 2.
Nothing needs to be said. That's your problem. You're too friendly and you always feel like you got to reply.
It's the only child syndrome.
That's the problem.
No, seriously. It's
no,
because,
I believe
like,
you.
It's like, oh, I get the chance to talk to someone.
Somebody's saying something to me.
Okay. No, but seriously. So anyways, I had my suspicions, but I'm like, the conversation's innocent enough. He hasn't said anything, hasn't alluded to anything. And then one day he's just like, yeah, I kind of have feelings, da-da-da-da-da. And he was like looking for an answer. And I was just like, listen, I am not in a place right now. Like, I am just trying to focus on myself and get myself together. And he responded like, okay, because I don't know. I didn't know how to just say, honestly, no. So I gave a roundabout answer, but it was also truthful, right? I know. This is
If
stop,
you weren't busy with your life, would you have given him a chance? That's the answer you should have went with then. You guys got to stop doing this as women.
And it's funny because he was like, "Oh, like I'd love to like stop by and give you flowers." I'm like, "I don't need flowers." Like he's like, "Oh, but like your foot's broken." No, it's fine. I got flowers already. I don't need flowers. I don't need any of that. And I'm like, I appreciate it, but I told him, I was like, listen, I'm not looking for anything right now. I just need to focus on myself, which again is the truth, but there is more truth that I held back from, like, because of his feelings. But I remember the next time we spoke, it wasn't like the next day because I tried to like distance myself, but he called me, and actually he called me a few times, and I was like, I can't talk right now, I'm busy, or call him back like a day or two later. Like I was really trying to like distance the talking every day. It wasn't for a long period of time. It was like maybe only like a week or two, but it was way too much for me. And he was like, he like referred to me as like someone that he's dating, and I was like, what? Keep in mind, I couldn't walk, so I hadn't even left my house to see this man, and I'm like, dating? What are you talking about? And, corrected him, and he was like, oh, well, you know what I mean, someone I'm interested in dating. I'm like, those are two very different things, like, just, but recently, we hadn't talked probably at all since May, but, like, all this stuff was, like, March or April, I can't remember, right? But, like, we hadn't said anything to each other since May, and he called me, basically he asked for, quote, a second chance. And in my head, I'm like, there wasn't really a first chance, but like I kind of understand why he would maybe think there was a first chance, because he thought that like maybe it could have been something and I shut it down. And unlike my unlike my recent dumb bitch behavior, I was very direct. I told him I wasn't interested. I told him why. He asked me if he could. He then was like, no, like just give it a chance. And I was like, honestly, I don't think I'm interested in that. And like, I appreciate it. Like, appreciate everything you're saying, but like it's a no-go. And I mean, I was proud of myself because the first time around I couldn't be direct, and then you just want to save people's feelings, but I'm like, it's probably for the best to be more direct, because like you save their feelings in the long run, and da. Obviously that same night he called me again later. He called me the next day, good night, good morning. I'm like, men just hear what they want to hear. But I was proud of myself. Is that redeeming at all?
That is a little bit. I gave you a little bit of points. I was thinking about how many points I should give you, and I couldn't decide because I didn't know where you started at and where you ended at.
Okay, she's a 2, but she's learning how to be direct with people.
5. Because
thank you.
Even before I got to the end of the story, the fact that he tried so many times means the beginning conversations with the small talk and that
but
stuff.
Like, me, I'm being honest. It really wasn't anything.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
What?
That you just think it's always nothing.
I've had amazing conversations with a lot of amazing people, men and women. Doesn't mean I'm trying to get in their pants.
It means they're trying to get in yours. It's not about what you're trying to do, because we know you're not trying to do nothing.
Do you think I know how to flirt?
No.
Wait, you said you answered that too quick. No, I'm just really thinking.
Do you know how to flirt on purpose? No. Do you know how to flirt by accident? For sure.
Oh, for sure. But that's not what... No,
but if purpose, I'm like, Joe, go get that guy.
I'd be like...
Stumble. Boom, boom. My ankle.
First of all, that's a valid excuse. And now you're being like that man who told me I walk like a soldier. Don't do that.
You're right. I'm
that's
sorry.
Me.
That was...
I actually had a life-threatening
And by
injury.
the way, everybody who was thinking that Joe is stupid and like, here comes another stupid story while she was telling that story, don't do that to my friend.
You're like, only I can do that to my friend.
Yeah.
No, but like, I redeemed it a little bit.
Just a little.
And
just a tad.
This is legit recently. It was maybe 2 weeks ago that I was
so
like,
that's good. So you're actually like learning. That's good.
I am. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to be a dumb bitch forever, man. Like, we gotta grow up at some point.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I'm a very direct person with like my needs, but when it comes to other people's feelings, I do dance around it. Because I never want to be that person, but I'm like, you know what? It's not gonna serve me to give him another roundabout answer, because he clearly thought that
that you guys were onto something.
I wasn't direct enough the first time.
You were not.
So I'm like, no, let me just, and it was hard, but I was like, nah, like, just, it is what it is. But like, after when he was just like, please, I was like, sir, Get it together. My God. Give me a second chance. Sir, you didn't have a first one, if we're being honest.
You know what the problem is?
Like, I knew it was elementary school, high school. You think if we were going to be something, we would have been something.
I had a question in between all this just now.
What?
But I'm going to ask it after because it's a segue also.
Okay.
We do not understand what any of this means. You have to understand as men. If you tell me, oh, no, I'm not interested, we are taught that sometimes they will say pursue. No.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So when we're told no and we're like, okay, cool. And we move on. And then later on you found out, no, the girl wanted you to just try. Like you only asked her one time and gave up. You're like, what the fuck? We hear those stories and we're like, okay, so we're supposed to ask again and again and again. Me, I have too much pride for that. I'm not going to ask you shit. I'm going to wait till you want me to ask you. So I know I'm supposed to ask you.
Yeah, fair. But to me, that's stupid.
Because women are.
Because if you come to me and be like, I have feelings, like, how are you feeling? I would be direct. Like, if I actually had feelings, I'd be like, yeah, like, I like you and I want to see where this goes. Like, that, like, if I legit have feelings, I'd be like, yeah.
So, with that, right, comes you're saying if. The if is there because that does not happen. And right now, like, you're like, if he came to me like this, then, you know, we could have had this kind of conversation.
Well, that's what this guy did.
Yeah, but most men are not going to do that. So
true.
When people are given a scenario, it's easy to say what you would have done if something else happened. But maybe if that happened, you would have been like, oh, ooh, too direct, my guy. What's my middle name, bro? You don't even know. So it's like we take what we're given based off of women and people we've talked to in the past. Because, like, I'm not learning from Joe Rogan. I'm learning from the girls I've tried to talk to. And maybe Joe Rogan said something that applied to me. So I'm going to mesh the two together and be like, hey, yo, bitch, you like to be choked, mommy? Like, whoa.
When Joe Rogan said any of that stuff, Mike.
No, I don't even know what he says. I don't listen to him at all.
Joe Rogan into that.
I just said him because I thought about somebody.
Bitch and mommy in the same
No, that
sentence?
was the me. That was the me.
That was the me?
Yeah.
That's you and Poppy. That's not...
Ask me what Joe Rogan looks like. No idea. No idea.
What he looks like?
No, I don't listen to people.
Do you remember what he used to look like?
No, I don't even know where would I know him from?
He used to host Fear Factor.
You think I'm looking at the host? I'm looking at the fucking spiders and the sharks. Fuck the host. The fuck?
Well, I mean, when his face is on the screen.
I don't give a fuck about it. Get off the screen. Let me see what they gotta do. Oh, you're gonna drop the bitch down and he gotta get the key with the sharks? Oh, he's not doing that.
Oh my god.
But my point is, like, as guys, we really don't know because you're saying, okay, approach me like this. While the next girl is like, nah, take the I want you to be my friend first. I want you to care about the things I love. And so we try and smooth it out slowly. And you guys are like, nah, he's just a friend.
I don't think there's one like right approach.
There is. Let her like you. No guy should like a girl before the guy likes her because it's just downhill after that.
No, because most women, they're going to be like, most women want to be pursued. So they're going to be like, no, okay, I looked at him once and he didn't think, so that's it.
And anything other than that if he talks to you, technically he's harassing you. No. It's just whether everything.
That's a small minority.
Everything is harassment. It just depends if you like it or not. Everything. I could tap you on the shoulder and be like, excuse me, miss, you dropped your purse. Oh my God, thank you. Hey, bitch, turn around. Whoa, this guy's harassing me.
Here's the thing, though. I don't have feelings for this person I just told the story about, but I don't feel like his persistence was harassment. I just thought it was like, okay, enough. Like, get the memo, but like, I'm not looking
being
at
persistent.
Right. And if I had feelings, I would have probably appreciated the persistence to a certain degree. I think if someone says no, just like leave it at no. But like,
just friend zone.
What do you mean?
If somebody says no, then just accept the friend zone you're in.
Yeah.
Even if you go across the country and they feel like you should have pursued it more because that's what you wanted and you chose not to pursue it more because that's what you thought you should have done.
Yeah, but here's the thing. No, what you're saying, like, you're mixing up the story. First of all, this recent guy is, again, we've known each other since we were about 11, but it's never been like that. And like the friendship, it was not like he was what's outside of the friend zone? He was in the acquaintance zone.
Are we talking about the same guy that since high school, right? Or was it elementary school, the dance?
No, these are that was just like a separate side story because you said the whole smile thing and like I probably smile at people and I don't even know.
So what the fuck is going on here?
That was just a random story.
Right, that was a story within the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it wasn't within.
This is the random hit up.
Okay, see, that's why I said we have to have names, but I don't want to name busy guy.
He's busy guy.
He's okay, and there's I don't know, Tony.
Okay.
Right, Tony is the one who was hitting me up since I broke my foot.
Okay.
And he's the one who I was direct with and told him no. That's who I'm referring to right now.
How often did you and Tony speak while your foot was broken?
Well, it wasn't until like I don't know.
Like from the first time you guys started.
From we started, it was like he responded to one of my stories. Mm-hmm. I replied back, and then it was at first it was like either every day or every other day, like just DM.
That wasn't alarming to you?
No.
Okay.
No, funny enough, he responded to the story and he was like, "Oh," he was like, "Oh, you," he was like, "I'm mad at you," and I was like, "Why are you mad at me?" He was like, "You didn't wish me happy birthday this year," and I was like, "Oh, sorry." Like,
happy birthday, Tony.
I was in the fucking hospital because I broke my foot. Like, it was probably a couple days after my surgery that his birthday happened. So then we started talking about that, and then the next day it was like, "Oh, how you feeling?" Like, it was just, or like a day or two later, I can't remember, but it was like kind of frequent. And then the calls, the day he started to call me, it was almost every day for like 2 weeks.
This is not alarming.
It was. As I said, when he
no. Even the DMs, from the DMs to the call.
I would say the DMs. I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
So when the number came into play.
No, and even the first call, because it was like we were in the middle of messaging. He was like, "Oh, but I'm leaving work. I'm driving." But like we were having like a conversation again about something super innocent. So
you're
I was like,
way too friendly. You're way too friendly. Honestly, you are. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Way too friendly.
I'm a dumb bitch.
I won't say it for this one. This one I won't say you're a dumb bitch. You started off as one, but I got it together. You fixed up a little bit.
Yeah.
But you need to stop being so friendly, Joe. For real.
Why? Here's the thing, right? Like, I agree in certain instances it's not always good to be super friendly, but I refuse to like change who I am because of how other people respond. I like being friendly. I like because that's how you make connections with people, and like that's how you make good
break
memories.
Hearts. Yes. No, go ahead. That is how you break hearts.
Friendly is one thing. I don't ever want to be misleading, aka why I'm trying to make more of an effort to be extra direct. I'm always direct, again, with my feelings, but I should not beat around the bush when someone has expressed their feelings. Like, I should always be very direct, and I'm making an effort to do that. Aside from that, I'm not going to stop being friendly so that friendly? It's not flirting. I'm not fucking putting my tits in your face and, like, kissing your neck.
That's more than flirting.
No, what is flirting then? Maybe I don't know how to fucking flirt.
You don't, and you're really oblivious to when other people are flirting, unless they say, "Hey, I like you and I want to flirt with you." Joe, flirting is something that's very subtle, but people see it.
Flirt.
Okay,
get out.
For example, when we started speaking again, I was locally flirting most of the conversations we had.
When we started speaking again,
like at the very beginning, I think it was your birthday.
Yeah.
And I was at work, and I spent the rest of the night on the phone with you at work. That was the first conversation we had in years.
No, it was my birthday, and then but I was on my way out, so it wasn't that day. It was probably the next couple days after that.
I don't know. I just know it was a weekend.
Sure.
And I was at work. I remember the exact room I was in. And before we got into anything, you said
you were flirting?
Fuck yeah. But I was just flirting to flirt.
Oh, that's the thing. No, you always do like the Des flirt. So
but that's different because my flirting is like him speaking. He's flirting. Don't even focus on it. But yeah, no, 100%.
That's so funny to me.
Why is that funny?
I don't know. Because it didn't feel like it. It just felt like, I think it's because it's you though.
Anybody who would have saw that and like looking at it would be like, Des is flirting.
Yeah, but like also no, but
like, no, you're just oblivious to flirting.
No, because I'm thinking if you were someone else, it would be like, okay, but because it's like Des being Des,
You're
I'm just like,
oblivious
it's
to
just
flirting. I'm not
off.
giving you this one. I'm not. You're very oblivious to it. Very. Very. The same way we said, last week, there's a guy that was flirting with you and you never caught on. And you're like, oh, he's making me drinks. Oh, he's checking on me to make sure. We're talking about the person that I don't like.
Oh, I don't think you made me any drinks. It was just the look. It was in the eyes.
But you're like, something. Of course. And I'm telling you something and you're like, no, it's nothing. Of course it is. I know black people.
My last relationship started because I was being friendly and complimenting someone and they thought I was flirting. So they then decided to step up and flirt. And then I was like, oh, you're flirting with me. And he was like, I only flirted because you flirted first. And I'm like, no, the hell I didn't.
You come off as very flirtatious, Joe. For real, for real. But that's because you don't know how to flirt.
How you gonna call me a fucking flirtatious virgin? How does that work?
You know what they're called? What do they call them?
Fucking cock tease.
Yeah, but that's not the word I was gonna use.
Oh, sorry, I don't like that word either.
Yeah, that's weird.
What? To hear me say it?
Yeah.
The word is weird. But
hear you say cock is weird.
No, but like that's what they call it, right?
Yeah.
They're not like a dick tease. It's called a cock tease.
They used to call it a cock tease.
Yeah.
Yeah, not anymore, Joe. They've come up with new words.
Like the fucking 70s.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, cock tease.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That fucking accent. God. I don't know.
Well, I
thought I was redeeming myself with that.
A little bit. Yeah, you started it off rough.
But like, I'm not going to stop being friendly.
No, go for it. But like, expect these results.
But like, sometimes the friendliness is like, I'm open, but most of the time it's not. Most of the time, I'm just trying to be nice. Because here's the thing. I could meet you. I don't know if you have a girlfriend. I don't know if you have a husband. I don't know your situation. I don't know if you're asexual, but I'm going to be nice to you. It doesn't mean I'm flirting.
Comes across as
flirting. And then once you have that friendly rapport, then I can be like, oh, I might actually like this person. And then the flirting starts. But like, it's always neutral for me at the start.
Oh, yeah.
And then... like, you know what I mean?
No,
it's like if I meet you and I'm friendly, you might be like, oh, she's flirting off the bat. And I'm like, no, I'm just being... nice. And then from whatever relationship we have, it's not, you know what I mean, whatever friendship, then I could be like, oh yeah, like,
so after like 2 weeks of DMs and 2 more weeks of being on the phone, it's appropriate to ask.
I'm saying I could meet you at a party and like we could be talking, but
You're
like
flirting.
If I meet you at 9 p.m. and we're talking, I'm not flirting. But if like maybe by the end of the night I'm like, after talking to you a lot and interacting with you and a little bit of alcohol, yeah, I'm like, okay, like maybe I could want to flirt with this person. Like,
I can't see that.
But it depends on the person. That's what I mean. Like, but like, I'm not just gonna flirt with you out of nowhere.
I can't see you do that in one night. I can't see you hang out with somebody one night and decide you're gonna flirt. I can see you speaking to somebody for a couple weeks and be like, okay, maybe I'll flirt a little bit with this one. But I can't see you go to a party, have conversation with somebody, and by the end of the night be like, okay, hey, buddy.
Well, especially if I'm drinking, anything's a go.
Yeah. But,
I shouldn't say anything, but you know.
Yeah, that anything came out kind of strong.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Let's go play some checkers or something.
More like chess, but you know.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. And not the physical on your body chess.
Nobody fucking plays on your body chest.
Of course you do.
No. Is that some sort of sexual innuendo?
Shots. You don't do body shots?
That's not chess. Shots and chess is different. What are you talking about?
You don't do body shots off people's chests?
Oh my God. Remember when my phone vibrated?
Uh-huh.
It was fucking busy, guy.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He was wishing me, I'm going on a trip, and he was just wishing me safe travels.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I need help. I think I need help.
No comment.
I honestly did not think I'd speak to him until maybe like my birthday.
No comment.
And I thought he would maybe just like wish me happy birthday and just, like keep it moving. That's funny. To me though, these messages are very innocent. But Josh, stop. Des and Josh, listen to me, like to my normal self. Okay, safe travels. He knows I'm traveling, okay, wonderful. My first international travel since COVID. Is it my first yeah because I just traveled across Canada, since the whole pandemic, right? It's like, okay, cool, like safe travels, innocent enough. But now that you guys have been educating me in dumb bitchery. I
like that.
Let me
I like that. Dumb bitchery. No, please. Carry on.
This square
As the
room,
president, I'm
square
intrigued.
Room school for dumb bitchery. Yeah, it's like Hogwarts School of
witches I'm intrigued.
Yeah. So, I'm getting my education. I'm learning. I'm not going to be top of my class right away.
So what are you going to reply to that text message?
I probably wouldn't.
Wrong.
No?
You just say thank you. Nothing else.
Okay.
No, thank you so much.
That's not something I would say.
Good. Just thank you. Leave it at that.
The message. Let me read the message.
Jesus.
No, but me. I don't.
Jesus.
Yeah. He just said, hey, I hope I'm not too late. Hope you have a good trip and safe travel. Da, 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 da.
You know what I always told
what
women that I spoke to as friends and even as sexual partners when they're talking to other guys? If a guy has time for you and then later on he no longer has time for you because he's too busy, he's not interested anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So when you said he was too busy, that wasn't a red flag. That was a white flag. That was the surrender. Like, I can't do this anymore. This, to him, let me not get back into it. You know what? You're doing great. Just thank you and that's it. You're
Can I tell
great.
you, old me would have, because he was supposed to go to that weekend concert in Toronto.
Uh-huh.
I knew that. We spoke about it. It was, a big thing. But, and like when the power
went out,
it wasn't power, it was whatever, service, right? I was like, wonder if he like found out down there, da da da. And I was like, normally old me would have been like, hey, like what happened with da da da? Hope you weren't too affected. Mm-hmm. But I was like, I'm not even gonna message him. I'm not gonna say shit. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna stay in my own fucking lane. I'm not gonna be a dumb bitch. Josh and Jay and Des told me.
Not gonna be a home wrecker or none of those things.
Well, that's not my style. I felt
bad
about
but
that.
it could have been by accident if you sent that message.
You think? I just didn't want to further engage and add fuel to the fire. You think sending that message would be considered home wrecking?
Because now you're doing too much.
I'm the queen of doing too much, honey. We already established that. Wow, Des. That's interesting.
But you're learning. I'm glad you're learning. I'm glad.
That's funny. Des, you know what? You know what's so funny? It's hard because I want to say something, but these words are really fighting to come out of my mouth because they're somewhat of a compliment to you. So just bear with me.
No problem. I can wait.
You're like, I'll wait 1,000 years.
No problem.
What I will say is, that I have very openly said that your ways, for lack of better term, are not always the best.
Yes.
I have condemned them quite often.
Yes.
But now I think I may want you to teach me your ways. I think. Don't when you laugh like that, I'm like, nah. Listen, I still want to be me, but I'm like, I need to learn to not be an idiot.
Yes.
Not
be you. The problem is, no. When I say not be you, I'm not saying that you're an idiot. I'm saying not be you because when you approach situations, you approach it like how you would want to be approached.
100%.
But that's not how everybody else approaches.
Yeah.
Everything these days is on a sexual basis.
But I'm not going to stop. The way I was direct with Mr. Busy, I'm still going to be direct with people.
No, for sure.
I'm actually trying to be more direct
You're
like I was
better.
with Mr. Jump the Gun just now.
Yes.
What did I call him? Tony. You know what I mean?
I like Jump the Gun better, but yes.
Okay, yeah. I actually want to be more direct in that way, but I want to continue to be direct. I hate that, if a woman says this, she really means it. Fuck that shit. Just say what you mean. Des, when you're bothering me, I'm gonna tell you you're bothering me. I don't think I'm the only fucking direct woman in the world.
Look me in my face right now.
I'm looking.
You are one of the only. When I say direct, I mean honest direct.
Yeah, honest. Yeah,
exactly. But
reason, why? What? Why does it benefit me to fucking confuse someone that I'm talking to? If I'm honest, if I'm upfront with you, then you can give me your honest response.
So. Reason being
That's
is
stupid.
If I say, Joe, are you okay? In a normal person's head, normal opposite sex head, I'm not going to tell you that I'm not okay because if I tell you I'm not okay, we're going to get into an argument. I don't want to fucking argue with you. I don't even want to talk to you right now. So as far as you're concerned, I'm fucking fine. That's what's in the head.
No.
Out loud, I'm fine. Now, the guy decides, okay, I'm going to take you as your word. You're fine. Now he's acting normal. You don't know that you hurt me 5 hours ago. You can't see that I'm not enjoying this. You can't see that I'm upset. Oh, you just don't care. But I asked you. Yeah, you asked me, but you see that I'm not okay.
I don't see shit.
Now.
If I'm not okay, I'm going to say I'm not okay.
And this is why I'm not okay.
If I know, and this is why. Des, earlier when we were on the couch, you actually said something and it really hurt my feelings. It made me feel really bad. And I know you might not have meant it that way, but this is how I perceived it. And it bothers me. It's been
That was fucking crazy because I'm actually trying to figure out that.
No. It's just an example.
Oh, no. I was like, you didn't see my face. I looked at the couch. I was like, fuck, Des, what did you say?
No.
You mentioned her foot.
Did you mention my foot?
I don't know.
You always do.
I'm about to say some shit that I probably didn't even say.
I'm like, okay, now you're hurting my feelings. No, but it's just like, what's wrong with, like, I don't know.
Because people don't like confrontation.
But it doesn't
confrontation doesn't have to be a bad thing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, we can disagree and disagree in a way that is productive. Like, oh, you think that? Well, I hear what you're saying. I actually don't agree. I think this. Oh, okay. I don't agree with you, but now I see eye to eye. Like, I understand what you're saying. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like that's just like the best way to be. But
yeah.
I feel like it's more exhausting for me to be like, I'm fine, and then sit there and stew in my anger, and then expect you to know. It's because
emotionally,
the situation worse.
Emotionally, people want to deal with that themselves or with their best friend instead of with their significant other or the person who it's upsetting. And like, even if, and this is what I tell people all the time, like, even if it's something that you don't want to talk about right now, don't tell me it's nothing. Just look at me and be like, honestly, you really piss me off, and I don't want to talk to you right now. No problem. I can respect that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If it's really that bad and you can't have a productive conversation, tell the person like, hey, actually, like, this is how I feel, but like, we'll talk about it later. I'm not in a place to talk about it right now. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. You let me know. I'm not here walking around blind, probably doing shit to piss you off more. But like, at least I know where you're at. We can have that conversation when you're ready. Because like, what I learned also is that because I'm so direct, sometimes with certain people, like with my ex, it was too much. Like, he was someone who like shut down, like, although I wasn't like screaming or yelling, I'd be like, hey, this bothers me, and he would just be like, oh god, overload emotions. So like, I learned that like sometimes I can be direct, but you don't always have to say everything you feel, because sometimes it really isn't anything. Sometimes I'm like, Des, like, you fucking nudge me, and it's like, okay, relax, like, you don't have to bring that, like, it's nothing. So it's like, you should be direct, but you don't have to make everything a big deal.
It's funny you say that, because right before I came here, went to the grocery store. Me and somebody, we were deciding what we're gonna have for dinner.
You had dinner before you came here?
Yeah.
What'd you have?
We'll get to that.
You've legit like never brought me food. But sometimes when you come here, I have food for you.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to ask for lasagna. I was like, what?
But like, what if I just wanted, I don't know, whatever you made tonight? What if I wanted some?
They ate it.
But you could have been like, I'm on my way to Joe's now, so like, let me just like make an extra portion for her.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think like that. That's weird. I don't know.
But when I come here, you're digging in my pot.
It's crazy you say that, because even my hairdresser brought up the same thing to me one day too.
That you don't offer food?
I made rice and chicken. She was like, oh, I was telling her what I did. She's like, so you had rice and chicken right before you came here. She's like, so you couldn't bring me any, and I've been here all day.
I'm just joking. Was she being serious?
I don't know. She said she was joking, but I assume she was being serious. I don't know.
No, you actually do need to make me a lasagna.
I do, whenever you say.
I know.
So we're in the car, and she's like, oh, like, what do you want for dinner? I'm like, I don't know. You decide. Reason being, I'm not a picky eater. I don't care. I can put hot dogs in the microwave. I don't care. As long as there's food, even if there's not food, I'll have crackers. Like, I don't care. I don't business.
Cheese and crackers, and you melt the cheese.
You see what I'm saying?
No, you put me onto that.
Mm-hmm. So she was like, okay, salmon or beef? I said, what do you want? Oh, well, I know you don't eat salmon, but I kind of want salmon. Okay, so you want salmon, so we'll get salmon. So I'm driving. Or no, she was driving. And who was driving?
Is that relevant?
Yeah, because we passed a store. I think she was driving. We passed a store that she normally would get the salmon from. Mm-hmm. And no, I lied. I was driving. And she was like, where are you going? And I told her the
another store.
Yeah. And she was like, oh, I don't really get salmon from there. Okay. Okay, well,
I mean, to be fair, certain like
which is
if you
fine.
compare like certain meat, like Costco meat is better than like fucking
no frills
meat,
for
but
sure.
Then, like if you go to like a Farm Boy or a Whole Foods,
No,
it's gonna be better
100%.
than like you know what I mean. So like I get that.
So then she's like, okay, I'll just have the beef, and then she's like, you know what? Whatever you want to have tonight, we can have tonight. I said, no, whatever you want. No, Des, honestly, whatever you say, we'll go with that. No questions asked. Okay, well, I feel for chicken fingers and fries. I don't want that, Des. I know. So what do you want? Okay, we can do chicken tacos. Okay. Go to the store. Okay, so she told me what to grab. So I grabbed it. I saw ground turkey. So I got ground turkey. Because I'm like, okay, we can have chicken tacos and we can have turkey tacos, whatever. So I get the ground turkey and then go home. We're talking, chilling, blah, blah, blah. Season up the meat, everything. And then I started to I was going to make the turkey mix, the ground turkey. So I asked her if she's going to use the seasoning mix for the tacos. And she was like, oh, do you need it? Okay, that indicates to me that you were planning to use it, or you would have just said no. So if you were going to use it, I'm not going to use it. So I didn't use it. That became a little banter for a second. So I put it down on the counter. I didn't use it. And instead, I made some pasta, some spaghetti and ground turkey. So she came, ooh, something smells good. Sees the pasta. You're making pasta? Yes. But I thought we're having tacos. Well, we already established that we're not going to eat together, so it's not that serious. You can have tacos. I can have this. Yeah, but why would you cook two different things? Well, because you want tacos. And yeah, but I thought you wanted tacos. If I knew you didn't want tacos, I wouldn't have said tacos. Okay, well, it's not that serious. So we're going on and on and on. So she's trying to tell me, like, Des, if you told me you were getting the ground turkey to make two different tacos, then I wouldn't have seasoned all the chicken and I would have seasoned some of it. I said, okay, that's fine, but I didn't tell you. It's not that deep. You can still make the tacos. No, but you made the pasta. So do you want the pasta? That's not the point. So I'm confused on what the point is. So we're talking and she's getting upset and I can see she is. So we sat there and I'm trying to figure out why this is such a big deal, because I really didn't understand.
Yeah, because at this point, from you said whatever, like, you'll eat whatever. She's like, okay, like, just to make a decision. But from you said, I'm feeling for chicken fingers and fries.
And
like,
she
okay,
said no?
No, it's like, I would just be like, you get what you want, I'll get what I want. We can still sit and eat together.
Not a big deal.
If that's what you want to do, but we don't have to eat the same thing.
So we're going back and forth and she was getting upset because I can't see what she's saying. And I'm like, okay, I understand that in your brain,
she was just trying to say, like, she thought one thing. Also, I think she just wanted to, like, have a meal with you. She didn't want to, like, make
No, we said we weren't going to eat together.
No, I think initially.
No. Initially, we, like I said, remember I have to go to the podcast and da-da-da. And she was like, yeah, da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, so I'll either eat before or after. So, like, you know.
Okay.
But she was just like, you know, well, I thought we were getting chicken tacos and you went and you got turkey as well. And then you made the turkey, but didn't make turkey tacos. You made pasta. And I was like, okay, I don't feel like it's that deep, but I don't want to belittle her feelings, right?
Of course.
Because this is how she feels. So we were talking about it. And then it was kind of quiet for a while. And then she's like, I'm sorry. That might have been a little crazy. I think I might have overreacted. Yes.
I said, everyone's a little crazy.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Just give them a chance to acknowledge
once you
it.
Can recognize it. When you don't recognize it and you double down, that's
I don't think it's recognized. I think crazy people know they're crazy, but it's people egg them on to make them more angry with the crazy.
No, some egg themselves on. Truly. I've seen it.
Huh.
Yeah. I saw a woman go crazy in public. Like, I've actually never seen, like, a Karen act like that in public, and everyone else was, like, quiet, calm, very nice. She was just...
too much.
Just the most.
But you're doing better, Joe. I'm glad. I feel like...
Wait, the question is, how was the turkey pasta?
Oh, my God, it was so good.
Okay.
You know what she had for dinner?
Question.
You know what she had for dinner?
Turkey pasta.
The turkey pasta. Mm-hmm. And as I was leaving, you know what she said?
This was delicious.
I'm probably going to make the tacos. Oh, so you're still going to make the tacos, no. Oh, I thought you didn't want to make two foods in one day. Oh. And you know, I said it just like that and walked away.
And if there's leftover tacos, you're going to have
I'm going home to eat tacos. I don't give a fuck. If the tacos are made, I'm making them. I don't give a fuck. And I was like, are you making tacos or quesadillas? Oh, yeah, I did say I wanted quesadillas. You don't even know what you want. Look at that.
Sometimes a lot of things sound good at the same time.
They do.
You know when your eyes
like
are bigger
chicken.
than your stomach?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Des, stop this. Yeah, sorry, what were you saying? Oh, that I'm doing better. I am.
Yeah, and I'm proud of you.
Yeah. It's like a boot camp. That's what I need. Like a quick little, I don't want to like mentor underneath you for too long because then that's trouble. Yeah. But I need like a quick boot camp.
Yeah, no problem.
Dumb bitch boot camp.
Yeah. I feel like we can have a dumb bitch episode.
What do you mean?
Where everyone who feels like they had a dumb bitch moment, but they don't
I thought it was
really
like
quite...
everyone just tells me how big of a dumb bitch I am.
No, oh my God, no.
I'm like, that's been the last few weeks, so it's okay. And that's you every time I talk to you.
No, guys, don't be mean to my friend.
Get out of here. Shut up. I hate you.
Yeah, I feel like we can have everyone who feels like they're a dumb bitch write in. Like, even if it's just one moment where you're like...
See, here's the thing, though. It's all about hindsight, because you don't realize you're a dumb bitch while you're in it.
Oh, you do. You question it.
But you're like, but you're like, I don't know if I am, because you're still in it.
Exactly.
Once you realize, I mean, if you realize and you're still in it, then that's not a dumb bitch. That's, I don't even know what you are. But like, you know, it's like once you're out of it, you're like, oh shit. Yeah. You know? Because like, you know, hindsight. We were still doing listener questions. I say we do one more because this one. Oh,
fuck.
I know. Yeah.
No
we just got
way.
way off topic.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to do one more only because this is someone that I know you would like to hear from.
Okay.
And it's just, you know, just checking in. Just a little check
Bessie.
No.
Shit.
Jacob.
Okay, my guy.
Says, hi, Des and Joe. So I have not been listening to the podcast for a bit.
I don't like that.
Because I was going through some self-reflection. I'm writing this on Sunday and decided to tell you guys about some updates in my life. Me and M are going steady on the relationship front. Mm-hmm. Life's pretty good. During my summer, I had to get some credit recovery, which I did fantastic on, and I also got to beat up those guys who were chatting shit.
Jeez!
The fact that he said chatting, I feel
chatting shit, yeah.
Yeah, I picture that with a British accent. He's American, right? Yeah. Like, I don't know, it's such a British thing to say. Took them to a park and had my brother watch. Had my brother watch out and make sure no sneaky shit happened.
Jacob, I love you right now.
Well, I mean, I get the like you don't want any like jumping or any sneak
I'm
shit.
making this fair and I'm gonna bust your asses.
In other news, I haven't been in contact with P, but she did follow me on my Instagram, which is a weird move. I'm still moving a bit cautious around her, and we've decided to get back into working. Oh, sorry, and I've decided to get back into working out a bit more heavily. I saw my body was kind of getting a little loose around the edges, so I have to fix that. And the final thing that has happened in my life is that I got a little job working at Taco Bell. For some money on the side, so all things considered, I'm doing pretty well. And since I don't have a problem I need your guys' help with, I'll just ask how all of you are doing.
Go ahead. Oh, because I'm choking. Oh. You know that episode of SpongeBob when he's out of, I think it was the movie where he's out of the water. And
yeah,
he's just
like, water.
I'm trying to swallow as much spit as I can.
That's legit you right now.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I literally yesterday I was driving past a Taco Bell and I'm like, I really want Taco Bell. And it's funny because everyone is always like, Taco Bell is so shit. And I'm like, yo, honestly, I like Taco Bell.
I don't mind it.
And like, everyone's like, oh, you know, Taco Bell gives you the shits and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it doesn't for me.
Never have I ever.
Seriously.
Never.
Yeah, so good for you. I feel like Taco Bell is a decent place to work. I mean, I've never worked in like fast food, but I've done like retail and shit. And like, to be fair, working with like where you have to serve customers is just it's not it. Yeah. But I feel like Taco Bell is not a bad one to do. But no, I'm good, Jacob. I'm, you know, as you've heard, I'm learning not to be so stupid. And
you would have to listen to the last couple episodes, Jacob, to catch up.
No, it's fine. You don't have to. You don't have to. Just trust me. Take my word. Everyone else is crazy, not me.
I swear.
But yeah, I am well, thank you. You know, we were talking about fighting and stuff earlier, and like the message it sends. Obviously, we're talking about like young like children, and like parents condoning it. But at least, you know, you did it in a way that was fair, and we know you like take your boxing and whatever pretty seriously. So it's, I don't know. To me, it's a little bit different. And it's also like your parents not like, go beat this
Go beat his ass, Jakey Bakey.
Jakey Bakey?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But yeah. I mean, glad you won. Glad you beat their ass. Glad you had like a, someone to like make sure that there was no snake shit, no sneaky shit.
Yeah, they should have asked Tevin about you. That's what they should have did.
Ask about me, seriously. I feel like, because these were people that he was like friends with or at least cool with. Like, they should have known.
Oh, the ones.
Yeah, because weren't they people like talking shit when he wasn't at school?
Yeah.
Like, they should have known. They had it coming.
I'm glad you're good.
I shouldn't say that. I take it back.
That's crazy. You said they had it coming.
I know, that's not nice. I shouldn't say that.
I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you and wifey are good. I do want to know how the sibling thing's going. I know the younger sister was going through stuff and the older sister was going through continuous stuff. Mm-hmm. So, Jesus, I'm still dying. So you can, I just, how's everybody? All that shit. Lies are catching up. Yeah.
Men, let this be a lesson.
So just, I just want to know how everybody else is doing. I'm glad you're good though. And congratulations on the job. As much as you're not going to end up liking it, just remember you're not doing it because you like it. You're doing it for money purposes, and don't stay there.
I mean, all jobs are annoying, but like, no, that's a good little job on the side.
No, I know. I just, sometimes when you go somewhere, you're like, nah, I'm not staying here because I don't like it here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
like,
outside.
No, it's fucking, but there's no rain. I was like, what is that sound? I thought you were like tapping something. That's hail, isn't it?
No, it's rain.
Or is it rain?
It's rain.
Why are the
drops
drops
just coming
so
down
heavy?
hard?
But like, look at the windows; they're dry. There's no. Oh no, that one's a little wet. It's like raining in one direction.
I'm a little wet.
My
throat is dry.
The Sahara Desert. But yeah, okay. So that will be it for our listener questions. I think honestly that's it for the episode. But thank you guys for listening. Greatly appreciated as always. What we would also appreciate is if you can tell a friend about the podcast, if you could rate us on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on anything that you can. Give us a high rating. It helps the podcast a lot. And of course, follow us on our socials at This Square Room. You can also follow my friend Deswayne.
That's me.
Desi D18. Is it Desi underscore 18?
That's it. No
underscore. Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, you're right. Okay, yeah. I don't know why.
I only remember that there's no underscore because I remember someone said they thought it was Desi'd. Yeah.
No, I thought it was Desi underscore 18.
No, somebody else thought it was like Desi'd, not Desi D.
Desi'd.
Yeah, Desi'd 18.
Follow him at Desi'd 18.
I hate you so much.
And that is it for this week. We will see you next Tuesday.